loves. Your girl's standing in front of the window because this is better lighting than the majority of the video, but I just wanted to get on today and just kind of talk with you guys, just, you know, catch up. It's been a while. I'll tell you why in the video. I did this little look today, which is just basically my everyday. Every single time I actually put makeup on, this is what I do. I do some kind of brown, some kind of light color on the lid, and then some lashes. I mean, how boring can I be? It's me. I don't like a lot of color on the eyes. I don't like a lot of craziness. I keep it pretty simple. Like, basically anybody could do this. It's not hard. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. It's so simple, you know what I mean? I'm going to just be showing you guys, there's Ayla. I'm going to be showing you guys this look, talking to you guys, updating you guys on my lunch break. I just wanted to give you guys something to watch during this quarantine time. I'm going to call this like quarantine and chill, you know, like Netflix and chill. I don't know. I saw it on a thing, so I thought it'd be cute to use. I'm so catchy. But yeah, if you guys are bored, here's a video for you to watch. If you're not bored and you just want to watch a new video from me, please do. Okay, hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. We are working with a very janky setup. I literally have my my camera on 2 shoe boxes and a keyboard box. So I'm sorry, but this is the best I can do. When I packed to come to Arizona this week, I totally skipped out on bringing my tripod or my lights. So unfortunately, this is the best I can do for natural lighting, and it's the best I can do for setup. So anyways, let's just get started. I'm gonna just jump right into it because I'm actually doing this on my lunch break, so I don't have a lot of time. I just wanted to talk to you guys, do a little update, say what's up, see how it's going. I know I kind of skipped out on you guys. I came back like, oh hey everybody, what's up, I'm back, and then school literally kicked my ass, you guys. Like, I want to do a whole entire thing dedicated to school because it has been such a nightmare trying to be like motivated to do schoolwork and just like stay on top of things. Like, oh, like I thought my master's program was hard, you guys, but this is like a whole nother level of hard. Like, I don't know if it was because I was out of school for 4 years or what the heck the deal is, but it's been really difficult to try to find a good healthy balance. Plus, it doesn't help that my school's on like the East Coast, so they're 3 hours ahead. And when I was working my 8 to 5 shift, I was getting home past 6 o'clock. And, you know, my assignments were due by 8:59 because that was 11:59. So it was really hard to try to get everything done and turned in and not stress out. So I was having to do things early, like get stuff done on the weekends. There was just a lot of stuff that I had to do to keep myself like going. But yeah, so it has been very crazy. I'm trying to just like, you know, keep it together. We're on the final stretch. I'm on my last class of this entire course. So we'll see how that goes, y'all. We will see how that goes. I'm gonna just set up my little Daisy Marquez palette as my mirror. I'm also going to be doing something that I saw on TikTok. I've been trying a lot of these little TikTok makeup things because I'm like, why not? And this one I actually really like. So this is where you do the moisturizer and then you do powder, which I thought was like super strange, but apparently that's what you do. So you just do a little bit of powder. You don't have to do anything crazy. You're not like trying to bake the face or anything like that. You're literally just powdering the face right after moisturizing. And you guys saw I didn't really leave a lot of time in between. I just kind of waited for my face to feel somewhat dry. And then I put the powder. So this is actually my first time wearing makeup since, I want to say Friday. Friday was the last day I wore makeup because I was actually at a client site amid all of this chaos. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about it because we already know there's a lot going on. We know that the world is freaking crazy right now, and I'm just trying to keep things somewhat positive and somewhat light. So I'm not going to go too much into all the craziness that is the coronavirus, but I was out at a client site, and that was the last time I wore makeup. So I've been working, you know, the whole weekend I went without makeup. I've been working from home, so I've been going without makeup. So it's actually kind of exciting to put on some makeup, and I'm talking kind of fast, sorry guys. It's exciting to put on a little bit of makeup and just talk to you guys. I guess I didn't pack up my primer. So anyways, what you'll do is you will go ahead and do the lotion, the powder, then the setting spray, and then the primer. No, the primer, then the setting spray. So I'm just going to use this serum that I have as a primer. It pretty much goes into the skin like a primer, so we will just do that. And then spray the face. Actually, I think it was setting spray and then primer, but that's okay. So we will let this all dry and then we will put on the foundation. My camera's gonna die. This is great. I really thought that it had at least like half a battery. Hopefully I can get this done in my lunch period. I get an hour lunch, so hopefully I can get some of this done in here. But anyways, like I was saying, guys, this is the first time that I've worn makeup in a really long time, so it's really nice to just be able to put a little makeup on, have some fun, and talk to you guys. Just want to see first how everybody's doing. How are you guys doing? Let me know down below. Are you guys taking this quarantine seriously? Are you guys kind of scared with what's going on? Do you feel like there's a lot of unknown? I know sometimes I kind of feel like there's a lot of unknown, and I don't really know what to believe. And it can be kind of a scary thing, guys, but you know, I think that... Oh my God, I got so lucky that just went on my arm, nowhere else. You just have to take it as it comes, and you have to be, you know, prepared for anything. And, you know, I think the biggest thing is just making sure that people are taking this whole thing seriously, you know, staying home when you can and not going out to very crowded areas if you don't need to be, like grocery stores, you know, trying not to go over to too many friends' houses after being exposed to other people. You know, we just got to be smart about things and make sure that we can make this whole process kind of go by much quicker so that we aren't having to stay in these quarantines and, you know, practicing all this like social distancing and not being able to see, you know, friends and family the way we'd like to, which it's fine, you know. The more we do this, the faster we have a chance at kind of calming down the spread, and the faster we can go back to normalcy, guys. Like, I don't know. To me, I'm like, this could be a blessing in disguise, you know? Like, this is making some people kind of slow down a little bit in life if they've always been the type to just be like all over the place with work and, you know, really burying themselves in, you know, work and not having any time for self-care for themselves, their family, their friends, whatever. I think this can be a really good time for those people. This looks a little bit light, so I'm just putting a little bit of a darker color over it. And I think it's also a good time to kind of get people out of their shells, you know, break out into creativity. I know that, like, I used to be way more creative as a kid. And, you know, even into like college, I was like super creative and always wanting to DIY and always wanting to do all these things. And I kind of lost that because I'm just so freaking busy all the time. Like, I don't have time to do anything, and it makes me feel like I lose that creative spark. And so I feel like, you know, this could be a good time for me to get back into that and just, you know, really spend time with yourself, guys. This is a really good time to practice that self-care, that self-love that we're talking about. I actually spent yesterday after work writing in 2 of my books that I have. I have 2 books that are kind of like a centering, you know, grounding, kind of bring you to gratitude kind of books. And I did those. I wrote in them. I read a chapter of one of my Christine Hassler books that I haven't touched since Christmas. So it really just kind of gives you a chance to catch up on some of those things that maybe you've been putting off, especially stuff that is good for your health, your mental state of mind. Just, there's so many things that you could do to be productive with your time. And I know a lot of people are spending more time on social media, which is great. You know, if you want that to be your escape, by all means, but try to take a little bit of time to disconnect from it also. You know what I mean? Take a little bit of time to, you know, just, I don't know, just really rediscover yourself. I feel like this is the best time for that. And I'm always preaching, like, you know, finding your happiness and finding self-love. And I've been one of the people that preaches it but doesn't practice it myself sometimes. I get really caught up in, you know, my job and school and just not having that work-life balance that I kind of forget sometimes that I have to take a step back and, you know, just be super grateful for what's going on. Well, even with the craziness going on, I'm grateful that I have a job. I'm grateful that, you know, I'm able to work from home. I'm grateful that my friends and family have good health right now. So there is a lot to be grateful for, even in these crazy times. So the reason I wanted to do that little TikTok way of doing your foundation is because I actually really like it, guys. I feel like it looks so smooth and so clean. Like, I don't know if you guys can really see it with this bad lighting, but the foundation just looks so nice. Like, I feel like it looks better than any other time I put on foundation. So I am going to set my under eyes just a little bit. That is a step that I'm not going to skip. Oh, there's something that I wanted to ask you guys. I wanted to ask you guys, do you want me to kind of go back to the old school makeup videos? Like, I don't really do a lot of makeup videos anymore because honestly, like, let's be real frank about it. There's a lot of people doing it and the field is extremely saturated and it's different. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of people that like the more, I guess, like, natural looking makeup. Like, I don't do anything crazy, guys. Like, I don't do anything where you have like super cut creases or super, I don't know, like harsh lines. Like, I just keep it normal. I don't know. I keep it like any person barely learning how to do makeup could wear. And I know there's a lot of people out there that do it really different, and I don't know. So I just wanted to ask you guys, would you guys like me to go back to the old school makeup where I hope that I've been in frame this whole time? Like, I hope I've been clear. It kind of looks like a little bit blurry when I scoot back. So hopefully I've been in frame for you guys. I'll be so pissed if I haven't been. I used to tell you guys, like, okay, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild contouring palette, and this is in Caramel Toffee. And I'm using this e.l.f. angled blush brush to contour. This is how I used to do the videos. Like, I would just tell you guys what I'm using and, you know, what I'm doing. Now I just kind of talk and I just go. If you guys like that better, let me know. I'll stick to it. I don't mind just talking. It's so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, we're gonna just blend this. It's fine. It's fine. We can save it, guys. But yeah, if you guys prefer that I just keep talking about life and everything as I do these videos, I'll totally do that. If you guys want me to tell you what I'm using as I'm doing it, I will totally do that too. So just let me know down below. I'm not sure if I really know what you guys like anymore, and I want to just, you know, make my videos still interesting and fun, but also informative. I feel like I was very informative when I was younger and doing these YouTube videos, which reminds me, I want to do a video where I do my makeup like I used to in high school. I think it would be really fun because your girl used to be super colorful. Like, I don't know why I would do it. I had these purple Vans that I used to share with my best friend, and I would wear these purple Vans with this Zoo York shirt that had all kinds of colors on it. And then I would do super purple makeup, or I would do like rainbow makeup. And I guess I thought that was cute. I don't know. But if you guys, think that'd be a good idea, definitely let me know. Because I was like, I should follow an old makeup tutorial. It doesn't have to be one of those bright colored ones, but you know, I could follow an old makeup tutorial and see how well I did as far as like teaching you guys, because we'll see how it comes out with my more recent skill set. I'm still not the best. Like, honestly, guys, I do the same thing all the time as far as like colors go. I'm never coming out of like the browns and the golds and the rusts. Like, it's just, that's who I am, and I have accepted it. I'm not a person who really likes to mess around with color or anything. All right. Now we have our face somewhat done. I am going to throw a little bit of blush on just because I really like this blush from Gorgeous Cosmetics. It's called Rhubarb. Such a pretty color. I like this blush color because it's super pretty and it's very buildable. You could do just a light thing of blush. You could do a lot of blush, and it doesn't look super cakey or bright. I don't know. I really like it. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I think that it would be fun to see how I used to do my makeup and see if it kind of still works as far as the technique goes, and see if it still looks good, but we'll see. I usually do this, guys. I hold my brush kind of far away, like almost at the tip, and I really just light-handedly go up and down, and I kind of blend everything in, whether that's like the setting powder with the blush and the contour. I just blend that all in because I think it makes it look a little bit more natural and nice. I'm gonna kind of come in close here for you guys. Can you guys see where I did some contour, some blush? I just feel like, I don't know, that little TikTok thing just made it look so much more natural. I really like that. Okay, now I'm gonna just surprise go in with a brown because I love browns. Actually, for me, I always start off with a highlight color. I feel like that is just the way I like to do it, by starting off with a highlight color. So I am using the Kylie, I don't even know what this one's called. I don't know. This one, the Kylie Jenner one that has all the browns and stuff that she used in like her everyday makeup look. So I start off with using that light color and putting it just on my brow bone area where you would put your eyeshadow highlight. Ayla's snoring in the background, so if you guys hear some snores, it's not me, Bobby. It's Ayla snoring up a storm. Then I'm gonna take, I just got these new Morphe brushes, guys. I bought this new set. They were doing like a 12 brushes for $15 or whatever. So I'm trying out these new brushes. I actually am really liking them, but I am gonna use this one. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have like a number or anything on it, but it is from their little eye set. So I'm gonna use that, oops, to just kind of put this. I'm using this Dulce color from the Daisy Marquez palette, the BH Cosmetics one, and I'm just going to use that in the crease and blend. Until this day, guys, I still do the windshield wiper motions and the circular motions to blend my eyeshadow. I also kind of like to drag it onto the lid just a little bit, just to help it kind of have a little bit softer blend. Not too many harsh lines and all that. So yeah, let's get back into a little bit of this quarantine and chill, shall we? I have noticed that I feel a sense of kind of like rejuvenation almost, being able to work from home. Like, I feel like that's just what I need right now. Like, I need to not be in an office all the time because it kind of drives me crazy. Like, I don't know if it's like the stress of like having to drive there, get up early, get ready, like there's just a lot that goes into it when you have to work in an office, and I'm sure, or you know, just work anywhere in a building, not at your home. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how that goes because there's not a lot of people in this world that have work from home jobs, but it just gets super like stressful, and you're just like, I don't want to be here. Like, I'm not feeling it, no. And I feel like this week, because I've been working from home, well, these last 2 days, I've felt like a little sense of just like a little, I don't know, freeing of my mind. And I feel like ready to create, and I feel pumped up. Like today I did a little run this morning. I did 10 minutes of fasted cardio first thing in the morning. Like I woke up, jumped on the treadmill, took a shower, and then started working by 7 a.m. So, you know, it's given me a little bit of a chance to kind of revive myself because I feel like I've just been so drowned in work. Like I've just been drowning in work and I haven't been wanting to do anything, and it just like makes me unhappy, like super unhappy. Like I'm not happy with what I'm doing, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be like that. Like I want to have energy to still come on and make videos for you guys, you know, and just like be able to have fun when I create again, you know? So yeah, it's been nice to have just time to myself. Like yesterday, like I said, I got to do all that stuff, and then I got to play a game for the rest of the night, and I was like, this is nice, you know? I mean, I probably should have been doing my homework, but it's okay. I looked over my homework. I'm okay on that. There's not too much, so I will get to all of that tonight and tomorrow, but at least for now, you know, like, because it was Monday, I was like, you know what? I deserve to just relax. It's fine. I don't have to do anything crazy right now. So, yeah, I did that, and I feel, like I said, refreshed. I want to create for you guys. I really don't know what to film, and being that I left everything at home, I have a camera and I can make a janky setup. So if you guys don't mind this, I can totally do a janky setup like this, and we can have some kind of videos coming out during this quarantine. But you guys have to let me know because I'm kind of at a loss. I know I definitely want to do that how I used to do my makeup video, I just think it would be a lot more fun if I actually had the products that I used to use. Some of the stuff they don't sell anymore, so I know that's going to be hard to get. Like, I know they definitely don't have the L'Oreal Hip Cream Liner, so I know that will be like a little bit hard to get. But there's other things that I can use in place of that, so I think it'll be fun. But you guys let me know down below what you guys want to see, because I'm just trying to, you know, get back into it again. I definitely want to do some school videos for you guys, just to kind of talk about how I managed to get through my first 2 courses. Also, ooh, big news, guys, big freaking news. I have officially paid off 4 credit cards. My credit is the highest it has ever been in my entire life. I'm sitting at a 751, which is just, it is so incredible and such a good feeling to sit here and say, guys, like, I paid off 4 credit cards. Like, this debt has been something that has been sitting on me since I was 18, like since I got a credit card. Because when I first got my credit card, I was so good about it. Like, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna put gas on this, and you know, I'm gonna pay it off by the next cycle and everything's gonna be good. And then, you know what, I moved out of my house and college hit and life hit, and I really used my credit card as a source of money, you know what I mean? Like, I used it to get by, and it probably wasn't the best idea, but you know, what are you gonna do? I was just a kid. I didn't know any better. I feel like when I have children, like, I'm totally going to work on teaching them not only the value of $1, but really learning how to save their money, learning how to budget their money, learning how to make sure that their, you know, debt to income ratio is looking good. Like, there's just so many things that I wish that I was taught when I was younger that really came back to bite me as I got older. And now I see the importance of it, and I'm like, okay, I really hope that one day, if I ever have kids, I can, you know, teach them not to make the same stupid mistakes that I made. Because it really does put you in a place of like super stressful, and just, I don't even know how to explain it. You guys know. We all know what it feels like, okay? We all have some kind of debt, whether it's student loan debt or credit card debt or what the hell ever. We've all been there, because I feel like our generation lived off credit cards, you know what I mean? And if they didn't, you guys were the lucky ones. You guys were the smart ones that were like, okay, let's not ruin our whole entire life with all this debt. But, you know, for the rest of us that didn't learn until we were almost in our 30s, I'm here for you. Guys, speaking of which, isn't it so crazy that in 2 years I'm going to be 30? Like, this year, 2020, I will be 29 years old. And it honestly blows my mind, because I started YouTube when I was just a little kid. Like, I was like 16, 17 years old. I was so young. And here I am at almost 30, still doing videos because you guys are like, hey, we like it, which makes me super happy, because I'm like, am I even relevant anymore? Like, do people even care what I have to say or what I put up? Probably not. But I have some of you guys that are like, yeah, bitch, post videos. So that's why I'm here. But yeah, there's just so much that has gone on in my life since I started YouTube. And actually, this past February was my 10 year. I had 10 years on YouTube, which is so freaking mind-blowing, you guys. It is incredibly mind-blowing. It is, wow. I really wanted to do a video for you guys of, you know, like a 10-year kind of like celebration anniversary video thing. But oh my God, February was a mess. Because short month, you know, 1, 2, like school was just kicking my ass. So I didn't get a chance to do it, but that's fine, because I could do something fun for you guys. I could do something still. So like I said, it was my 10 year, and that really blew my mind, because I was like, how the hell did I survive 10 years on this thing? Especially without making any real money. Pfft. That's okay though. Everything comes with hard work, and you know, what am I supposed to do? I really didn't put in as much effort as I wish I could have when I was doing YouTube, you know, in college, but it was hard. It wasn't easy to like keep up with the same momentum that I had in college or in high school, because I wasn't just this little high school kid anymore that was, you know, coming home from school and being able to film videos before her shift. Like, no, life gets hard after high school, guys. Like, everyone's so excited, and please, like, if there's anybody who's young that watches me, like, don't take this as like, don't be excited. Like, I totally want you guys to be so excited for life after high school and, you know, be ready for college. Or if you don't want to go to college, fine. Like, totally be excited for it. But understand that life gets extremely hard after high school. And I didn't realize that when I first moved out until it really hit me, until I was out on my own and I was freaking out and I wasn't, you know, knowing where my freaking $20 of my rent was going to come from because I was short $20 of my rent. Like, there was just so many things that happened to me in college and just kind of like growing up and becoming an adult, that as I sit here close to 30 now, I'm like, wow, it's incredible that I've made it this far, because I was so freaking scared. There was so many days where I was just like, is this even, like, am I going to survive this? Like, am I going to survive this? Do I have to move back home with my parents? Am I going to ever be able to get out of this slump or this debt? And you guys, amazingly enough, I am. Like, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. It's so freaking incredible to say that, like, I am so good on my debt right now. Like, I have some really big plans in the works, and I don't want to say anything about it just yet until, you know, I really know what's going to happen. But as soon as I get the go ahead and everything works out the way I want it, I'll let you guys know. And if it doesn't, I'll just keep it on, you know, hush hush until I can get to that point that I'm ready to tell you guys and share that with you. But like I'm saying, as I'm approaching 30, I'm realizing there's just so much more to life than, you know, constantly putting yourself in a cycle of stress. Like, I am so glad that I was able to go through everything that I went through, you know, and have the life that I had in college. And, you know, guys, I am so freaking lucky. I've had such a good life, such good friends, and, you know, sometimes it's hard to see that when you're going through some hard stuff, but I've had it pretty good. And I feel like now that I'm getting to a point where I am trying to reach that, like, financial freedom and doing things on my own and, you know, really, really working on being the best version of me, like, it has been a whirlwind of appreciation, gratitude, and just really, like, learning more about life and learning about what's important. This is so hard to talk and do eyeliner. I'm going to do the other eye off camera because I don't want this to be like super long of me doing eyeliner, because I can't really talk when I'm doing it, and I will be right back. We're going to do another little thing that I have been wanting to try out so much, and it is the soap brows. I got this soap from the dollar store, and yeah, I've been doing me some soap brows. So we're gonna do that now. I'm gonna just wet my soap with my setting spray, take a spoolie and just really dig it in there, get it all nice and soapy, and then, you know, take off the excess. You don't want all that soap on your brows, but you do want it to be kind of thick. So if you guys can see, I'm just really pushing off that excess soap. And now we're going to soap up these brows. Yeah, I've really always wanted to try this out, and then as of recent, I was like, I'm gonna give this a try. And I've been liking it. For one, it makes my eyebrows look so much thicker, and for two, you don't have to use as much product on your brows, which is super nice, because you're kind of just soaping these bad boys up and then putting color where it looks a little bit sparse. Like, look at the difference. I don't know if you guys can see that because my camera's kind of bugging out, but do you guys see the difference? It's crazy. It's crazy. I was talking about, you know, just like becoming 30, trying to become financially free. It's such a huge thing for me, guys, to be free of that credit card debt, because I have had credit card debt since I was 18. And so 10 years later, I can finally say that I am $400 away from having absolutely no credit card debt, which is just, it is incredible, phenomenal. Like, there's a million different things I could say for this. Like, it is just insane to me. And I feel so lucky and proud of myself that I did this, you know, like, it's just an indescribable feeling, and you'll know when you are sitting in that same boat, you know, when you're still sitting in like, oh, like I just need to pay off these last couple credit cards and I'll be debt free, you know. Like once you're there, you're gonna be like, wow, this is such a good feeling. I just noticed that these ones are kind of short. I'm trying to like push up these front ones a little bit more because they're a little bit shorter than I had anticipated. I think they got cut a little bit more when I got my brows done, but we'll just do that. That should be okay. You guys see that? We'll make it look good. Don't worry. We're gonna fix it up just a little bit. They're not gonna stay this bushy like the Grinch. My next goal is going to be working on getting my car paid off. So the goal for this year was to be by the end of 2020, I would have my credit cards paid off. And now my goal is going to be by the end of 2020 to have my car paid off. So switching around my goals a little bit. And I definitely want to talk to you guys about, you know, kind of what I did to get my debt down. We'll make a video about that if you guys want to see it. I don't know if you guys do. If you guys do, give this video a thumbs up, because then I can talk about kind of what I did to get myself to the point of being almost debt-free, credit card debt-wise. You know, we can talk about what I did to get there and how, you know, even though we set a goal, goals can change, minds can change, things can change, circumstances can change. Like right now, you think I give a crap about student loans? No. Especially if the government's kind of putting a little freeze on them right now. Federal student loans, bitch. You think I'm gonna go pay them? I'm gonna be saving my money. If Navient's telling me I don't have to pay right now, I ain't paying it. I mean, I probably should. Well, if they're stopping the interest, I think they're not doing any interest on them, which would definitely be cause for me to not pay them right now, because if there's no interest piling up, then I am good. I'm a happy camper. Because that's what really eats you, is that interest. That thing can sometimes be more than the loans themselves. It's insane. So you have to, you know, keep that in mind. And that's definitely what I did, is that things can change, plans can change. And sometimes the change is really good for you. You know what I mean? Like this was really, really good for me. Like I'm so freaking excited that I get to be in this place financially. And I never, ever thought that I would be here before 30, which, I mean, I'm so happy that I am. Like, I didn't want to go into my 30s having the same kind of debts and struggles that I had in my 20s, but it's just nice to know that I can finally get myself to a place that feels comfortable for me. Like, it has been so nice, you guys, not having to freak out as much about my monthly payments, because my freaking credit cards, guys, with my student loans and everything, my student loans, my credit cards, they were coming up to like almost $800 a month of debt. And it's like, okay, like I don't have other bills to pay. I don't have other things to pay. Like, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to pull $800 out of my ass when I have all these other things going on? And that's just like how it feels, you know, being in debt like that. It sucks. And the fact that I was able to get myself to a place where I'm not stressing out about those $800 payments, like, thank you, God. It's really great. So, yeah, that's another little update for y'all. I've officially paid off 4 of my 5 credit cards. Yes, I had 5. Don't come for me, y'all. I told you I was not very good in college. I lived off credit cards. You know, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. I moved out young, and I learned my lesson, and there were days where I cried about money, and there were days where I felt like I didn't know where I was going to get money for rent, and there was a lot of stuff that I learned in my years of life, but I would not take back any of it. I mean, do I wish I could have done things differently? Hell yes. Hell yes. But am I gonna sit here and complain about it? No. Like, I just got to keep moving forward, and I hope that, you know, we can kind of get into some deeper videos about this, and we can kind of talk about it, and you guys can find a way to, you know, becoming more financially stable and, you know, free of all that stress. Because money, guys, is so insane. Like, people want money so bad, but money is one of the most stressful freaking things in the entire world. Like, I get so stressed out over money, it's just not even fun. It's not fun. I don't like it. I didn't bring any eyelashes, did I? here I go. See, I thought I was like so prepared when I packed up my stuff, and I don't have anything. I have these, I always keep like these ones on hand, and they're just like layered with other eyelashes, so we're just gonna use these because I want to put some lashes on. Gotta complete the look. Gotta go get glue. Guys, I just want to say that I'm sorry if this video seems kind of rushed. I am on my lunch break, like I mentioned earlier, and I really didn't have like a format of how I wanted to do this. I was just like, I'm gonna get on and talk to them, do a little update, see how everybody's doing in this quarantine and this coronavirus craze, and just kind of, you know, put on a little makeup, have some fun. So yeah, sorry if it feels all over the place, but that's kind of where my head's at. But yeah, like I was saying, we can definitely do some videos on you know, working on our finances. You guys have asked me so many things about, you know, debt and debt and being a student and working full time and asking for, you know, help with that stuff, and I will definitely do that. I feel like now that I'm kind of a little bit more, well, I don't have my little tweezers. Now that I'm a little bit more, I guess, in a better place with it, I feel a little bit better about talking to you guys about it. I will see what I can do as far as videos go to give you guys something, a little bit of advice or help, or, you know, just whatever you guys want in terms of adulting for the millennial generation. Ooh, that sounds good. Should I do something like that? Should we have a whole series? Adulting as a millennial. All right. Let's just try to get these bad boys on. It's hard because I usually use little tweezer things, and the worst part is your girl doesn't have any nails these days because I've been taking a break from the fake nails and from gel polish because my nails were just getting so brittle. I just, we can't be having that, y'all. I barely got nails as it is. I started taking vitamins that have like biotin and all that stuff, like the healthy hair, skin, and nails or whatever, because yeah, I've just been freaking having the most brittle nails in the world, and I've never had problems with nails, guys. Like, my nails were always super strong. Guys, I used to break nail clippers, clipping my toenails and stuff. I mean, that sounds kind of gross, but yeah, totally, that's what I did. And now my nails are just like little weaklings, and it's super weird. I'm like, I don't like this. And the reason I was even talking about that is because usually I can use my nails to move the lashes around, but I can't right now. Guys, this has become my like favorite liner right now. It's from Wet n Wild. It's called Chestnut, and it is the prettiest color. Like, this is my color. When I think of like a lip color I want to wear, I think of something that has like a little bit of a mauve or red, not red, but like maroon tone to it, but also has a brown tone. And Chestnut is the one. I did that one too high. Over here, super overlining my lips. We don't need to go Kylie Jenner crazy over here. So what I do is I usually just line them. I don't really do a lot of lipstick or lip colors anymore because I really like just the lip liner, because you can do lip liner and make it look matte if you don't put, like, I usually always have like a lip on, as far as like I use these baby lips or I use the Rosebud Salve. I always have something moisturizing on my lips because my lips get super dry. So the liner can sometimes look a little bit more moist. You can make it look more matte by not doing any of that stuff underneath, doing a good lip scrub and then putting the liner. But yeah, that's the color. I really like it. And then over it, I'm going to use the The Collection Juicy Gloss. Ooh, we're gonna do a little of that. This is from my good friend here in the social media world, Desiree. You guys can follow her at With Love Desiree. I've done a collab with her before, if you guys remember that. Oh yes, girl. It smells so good. And it doesn't feel like sticky, it just feels nice. Ooh, I'm a whole new woman. I'm a whole new woman, guys. I haven't worn makeup in so long. Okay, we're just gonna blend our lashes, throw a little bit on the bottom, and we will be done. That was a pretty quick makeup look, don't you think? All in all though, guys, like I was saying, you know, really take this time to, one, take this quarantine and, you know, social distancing seriously. The faster we all, you know, obey that, the faster this can all go away. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know why it takes governments having to scare the shit out of us for us to listen, but it does. You know, it's fine though. We were all kind of raised to question everything, and that's fine. I think it's good to question everything, but at the same time, we got to be aware of what's going on and be aware of like how we can help be a benefit and not a problem. What is it? No, a solution, not a problem. And, you know, I hope you guys are all practicing staying safe out there, washing your hands. If you have to physically go to work, being aware of, you know, what you're touching, wiping down your car, your steering wheel, your phone. Your phone is one of the things that's just like the craziest because that can get so much crap on it. And I'm bringing you guys to like good lighting so you guys can see what it looks like when it's all done. The phone is what I think is the craziest because you can literally get so much shit on your phone and then bring it into your house, bring it on your mouth because you're having it next to your head. Like there's just so much stuff that the phone brings in, so wipe that down. This is the final little quarantine and chill look for you guys. Do you guys like it? I'm not ready to take my hair out, otherwise I would. This has to stay in for a few hours for it to get like that good little wavy braided look I like, but here's the makeup look. It's nothing crazy because you guys know how I am. I don't do anything that's not brown. Like the day I do color again will be the day hell freezes over. I don't know, but yeah, this is my little quarantine and chill look. So if you guys liked it, please give this video a huge thumbs up. If you guys are practicing social distancing and you are quarantining yourself and not going out unless you need to, give this video a huge thumbs up. If you're bored because you're home and you don't know what to do, watch this video, like it, subscribe. But yeah, I have to get back to work now because my lunch is almost over. I love you guys so much, and thank you guys so much for always sticking with me, even though I do have spurts of time where I have to leave because of life. Life is hard, and it's not all sunshine and rainbows. We know that. Look at how crazy everything is right now. And for people like me who have to actually go to work full-time and do school full-time, it's not easy. And I know you guys feel me because there's a lot of you who do it too. And so, you know, the fact that you guys stick with me through everything, even when I have to disappear for a little bit, means the world to me. And I truly, truly am grateful for you guys, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. And yeah, like I said, leave me some stuff down below, what you guys want to see, what kind of videos, what are you guys looking for, what will make this quarantine time more fun. Let me know down below. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.